Afternoon all. Hope I am audible. Thank you for joining our today's webinar on supply chain management in Altium Designer. This session is under recording. If you have any questions during the presentation or during the demonstration, please type your questions in the chat. We will discuss at the end of our session. Now, let us get started. I hope I am audible to you all. And here is the agenda. We'll start by quickly reviewing today's situation with electronic components. Then I'll show you the 4 tactics you can leverage now to help with this situation. Now I'll quickly review the active BOM capabilities that included with Altium Designer, followed by demonstration, and we will be taking the questions and answers at the end of the session. Now let us get started. Now we'll discuss about the current electronic part supply chain challenges. I suspect everyone joined the webinar today are familiar with the current situation with electronic components. Supply chain issues are impacting availability, and this is continues to be a topical. And as we are in the mid of 2022, hoping to overcome these issues by end of this year. And you can see a screenshot where you can displaying that the Foxconn having a issues will till the second half of 2022. Now the current electronic part supply chain challenges. However, electronic designers have been battling component issues for years, such as package types that move to end of life with little or no notice, last minute parts substitutions due to the quality issues, and more. These supply chain issues can result in unexpected manufacturing delays, lost time, additional stress on the team due to the need to rapidly resolve them, and lost focus on the project. There are even potential legal liabilities if counterfeit parts are inadvertently used in some products, such as life critical applications. Counterfeit parts has been a big problem for the industry for decades now. And I have a quote from 2017 issues of Scientific American. This is the one quote where we have copied from a article from Scientific American. And now we are going. Let us discuss about the 4 tactics for part related challenges. Here are the 4 tactics for part related challenges. Put BOM management on par with schematic and PCB design. Improve design time awareness. Check BOM status early, often, and throughout the design cycle. Establish consistency early for risk parts. The bottom line is that it's essential to put BOM management on par with other domains of design. Too often, the BOM is treated as a post process that is addressed by somebody else. Even if that's the case, monitoring your BOM early and often helps everyone, because if you are the designer, part issues are going to become your problem and you may be called upon to design around the issue. And let us discuss about how we can overcome this feature by using the active BOM review feature available inside the Altium Designer. Active BOM is included inside the as a part of Altium Designer, and serves as a single source of BOM truth for a project. BOMs can be formatted for specific variant, and custom line items can be created for items such as adhesive, PCB panels, tooling, NRE, hardware, and more. Automatic BOM checks ensure that the parts you are using are in stock and not impacted by life cycle issues. BOMs can be prepared for assemblers that have alternative manufacturer part numbers listed that are available at the time of report generation. Anytime you want to check the BOM, simply open it from the projects panel, and active BOM will go out into the cloud and update all the aspects. You will be flagged if any line item have issues. You will be even be flagged if you're not using the latest version of the component available on your Altium 365 library. This can mean that the footprint or symbol has changed, or that another part choice has been made available. When your BOM is ready to publish, you can simply migrate it to Draftsman or output it in Excel format as desired. You can see this RTM active BOM is a part of RTM where you can able to review the BOM at any point of the time during the design process, and also before releasing the BOM to your supplier, you can cross verify the components availability. If you are managing your components from the RTM feature for cloud library, you can also verify are there any revisions happened to a particular component. You can able to see all this data with a single click inside the RTM designer. Now let us move on to the Altium designer for the demonstration of the active BOM. Yes, I have opened the Altium designer, and the current version of Altium designer is 22.3.1. If you are under active subscription, you are not using the latest version, I recommend you to upgrade to the latest version to overcome all the challenges. Okay. You all know we have a floating panels available inside the Altium where you can access those floating panels. You can able to access from view panels. You can able to see all the panels available for the each editor will be displayed. And the same way you can able to access those panels from here. Panels, uh, for projects. Okay, when I say panels project, the panel will be open. This is the example project I have taken for this today's webinar topic, and here we have two schematic sheets and a PCB document added. Now I want to verify the BOM what I have used in the schematic. Now to do so, as we discussed in the presentation, we have active BOM where it can help you to check your BOMs in regular intervals. To do so, we need to add that active BOM to the project. How we can add that active BOM to the project is right click on the project name, add it to project, and you will be seeing here a editor by name active BOM. But here you notice it is not available. Why? Because I have already added the active BOM to this project. I have opened one more project where the active BOM document is not added. Already is there. Sorry, I'll just show you how it can be added. Now I have removed the BOM project from this project. How we can add it to project and say active BOM, because active BOM only one document can be added. Okay. See, active BOM will get added and it will automatically pull all the component information and all the supply information available in the schematic, and it will display over here. Okay, this is how the active BOM will be looks if you add active BOM to the project. Now let us move on to the active BOM what you have added, what you have available with this project. Just double click, it will open the active BOM. Here you can see all the components what you have used will be shown in the tabular format and with live pricing and stock availability. You can see when you click on the component, you can see here the component volume production, and you can see the supply information and the stock availability, and you can see the ranking also will be shown here. And if you look at the here, these are the inputs we are taken from the schematic. All this information are available in the schematic parameters. Based on those information will be displayed here. And we have got certain options available here. Let us discuss about these views. We are basically in the base view. The base view will be grouping the components based on their value. And here we have got a flat view. The flat view will be independently representing the each designator, and also we have a support of variant management inside the Altium. If you want to manage the components with the variant, we can able to choose this consolidated view, okay, for the variants management. But base view will be very comfortable for to organize the components. And here we can able to group by based on requirement. You want to group based on the quantity, you want to group by based on the name. Suppose you want to group the same part numbers component, you can just able to use the appropriate manufacturer part number, or maybe you want to group by manufacturer, you want to group by manufacturer part number. If you just enable this option, automatically the component will get grouped based on the selection. Okay, and we also having an add new button available here, where you can able to manage the components and where you want to add a custom item. Suppose say you want to include some mechanical screws inside the BOM, you can able to add the custom item. You want to include a custom row or custom column, you can able to add by using this add new button. And we have a option here to number the line items. From here you can able to control the lining option. Suppose you want to have a number 1 and start increment by 10, and just click OK. Then you click on this option, automatically it will increment by 1. Okay, from here you can able to change the all the line options. Okay. And if you look at the right side, we have got a refresh button. This refresh button helps you to refresh the data. As we have discussed, we have explained in the presentation, this active bomb will pull the data from the cloud. If you click on this refresh, the data will be refreshed and it will display the latest available information of the components. Okay, and we have a search button here. From by using here, we can able to search for the component we are looking for. Okay, and also we have the BOM checks available here. This based on this exclamation mark, we're able to see the this particular component is having no rank given, and also this particular component revision is out of date. That means this component, as I told, if you use the component from the Altium 365 cloud, it will display the revision status also. You can see this particular component also the same thing. This particular component, here is the component is volume production, but there is no stock availability. That's why it is showing a clear exclamation mark. Sorry. And here this component having everything proper, but the rank is not being given. Suppose if you can see here this particular component, you can see it has got multiple results of this supplier information we can able to add. That means for one component you can able to add multiple suppliers, and also you can able to add alternate parts also to the component. Here you can see we have got primary and secondary solution, secondary primary, secondary 1, secondary 2. They are the 3 solutions it has got. Suppose you want to have this one instead of this one, or you want to have this one instead of this one. Then if you give the ranking 5-star, then automatically this component, see this RS component has been updated to the front as a primary, and you can see it's been verified as a green. Okay, this means the component is being verified by the user. Okay, if tomorrow you share this project to your colleague, if by using Altium 365, you can see this project is stored on the Altium 365. If you share this project to your colleague by using Altium 365, then if he opens by seeing this, he will understood that this component is verified by me, by you, so that he can move to the next process. If anything deviation comes, suppose if the component all of a sudden it has gone the stock 0, then here it will display the red color flag. Okay, if you want to control this BOM checks, okay, just go to the properties. The same properties panel we'll be using here also, like in schematic editor and the PC editor. Here you can able to see the settings. Okay, on what basis it has to flag an error, like we are see in the schematic how we will include the options based on this criteria. The tool will flag an error, and this is changeable at any point of time. Whether can change these options. Okay. Now, if you look at the, we have a few more options available here. Now, let us have a look at the BOM sets. That means we can able to create the different profiles for the BOM sets, so that it will be very easily to generate. Like suppose say you want to give this BOM to the assembling guys. Assembling guys don't require the supplier part number, supplier information. Maybe they may need only supplier part number, that's it, or supplier name. They might require all the pricing and all. And for others, they require all the information. It is difficult you to uncheck the columns for generating the Excel format. In ActiveBomb, you can able to create profiles based on your requirement. Now let us create a profile. Let us say it as a default. Okay. when is it default, it will display the all the columns. Okay, and these columns you can able to control by right clicking, select columns. From here what and all information available from the schematic, and also what and all parameters available from the supply stage will be shown here. By enabling and disabling the item, you can able to add the column to the this list. Okay, now go to properties. Here I just said default. Default means it will have to show everything. Then I will create a one more for the assembly. Okay, okay, and what I will do here, I just manage the columns. Okay, then here I don't want supplier part number, supplier unit price, supplier total. I don't want these columns. Click OK, and let me make it update. Okay, now let me make it smaller. Okay, now we are in the assembling requirement. Suppose assembling profile we are. Now it will only showing only the supply information, part number. It won't showing the pricing and stock is not showing. But when I shift to the next profile, you can see it is that is default profile. It is showing the all other items as well. Okay, and if you want to control the columns from the properties, and go to uh, columns. If you go to properties columns, from here also you can able to enable disable the each item from the, you can able to see from where this is getting. Suppose you want to have only data from the PCB parameters, or you want to only have database parameters, you want to have document parameters, cloud services. That means each symbol denotes the data from the each source. Okay, like this you can able to easily create a sets, and also you can able to easily uh, export the BOM based on the profile we have created. Okay, now let us do some work in analyzing these issues. Let us make it clear. Now if you click this particular component here, this particular component, what the issue here is, the component revision is out of date, and it is saying no MNP marked. Now you want to see the what is the latest revision available for this component. To make it the latest revision, just right click on the project. You can able to go to operations, and you can able to say update to latest revision. That means this component is hosted on the Altium cloud library. That means I can able to update the latest version. If I update latest version, then from the cloud library it will be pushed to the next version. Okay, now now you see here that status got changed. That means the component using is up to date. To make it clear, I just okay, okay, this is the one. That means this revision status we are getting from the cloud, because I am managing all these components in the cloud, and I use it to catch the schematics, the components posted on the cloud. That's why this revision status helps me to cross verify if any latest revision is available for the cloud component, so that I can able to update to next version. Now it is showing up to date. Earlier it is out of date. Okay, now it's up to date. If I give this a ranking 5, then see it's been verified. And if you want to cross check these components where and all they are located, just right click, just say cross probe. When there is a cross probe, it will display the where and all they are available in the schematic sheet. I think it's processing the request. See, you can see here where and all it's been located. Suppose if I click on this particular sheet, it will open the location in the schematic, and also it will get hide on the PCB. Okay, see how easy it is, so that you can able to easily track the component inside the Altium designer by using the active. That means we can able to easily cross probe it. Okay, and this one also is not a latest version. Let us see it in the schematics. This is a component. Okay, you can able to see the component is up to date, and if you compile this project here in the ERC also, it will display the component revision is out of date. See here, you can see it's saying a warning. Warning means we can able to manage the same uh, component revision out of date. See here, warning I kept. We have to say error. Let's click OK. And let's right click and say valid PC project. Now it is showing, see, error. That means if you are hosting your components on the cloud and you are using the cloud components to capture the schematics, if there are any revision available, you can able to catch hold by using the ERC check, and also you can able to again recheck, because every time ERC checking is difficult, right? But this BOM active bomb check will let you to verify the component revision status if your component posted on the cloud. That means posted components if you use in your schematics. That is very important. Simply posting the component is won't work. If you use the posted components on the cloud and your schematics, so that it will verify the revision status as well. Now let us make it to latest version. See, now it's up to date. Just give the star mark. It is now having no issues. And if you look at this component, see here, there is a serious issue with the component. Still it is a volume production, but there is no stock. Then how we can overcome this issue? Then we have option where you can able to add the solution for this component. Just click on add solution, create a manufacturer links, and just click on add. Automatically it will open the manufactured passage inside the Altium, and it will display the what is the equivalent for this component. And if you have a pro subscription, you'll able to get the alternates as well. Suppose if I am happy with this one, I'll just click, let's expand this. Unfortunately, no stock. No stock. This one, okay, this one don't have any supply information. Then it says serious issue. Then we have to look out for the alternate solution. Like this, you can able to get the real-time data inside the Altium. And you can see we have got a few more components. You want to give the ranking for all the components together. Then just simply select the designated column, right click, and set ranks automatically. You can see here automatically all the components has got verified. Okay, like this you can able to set the ranking. Suppose here you can see, we can notice here it is been pinned for the that means this is the component which need to be used for this LEDs. So if I want to change this component with this one, then you can unpin this and you can able to change the priorities. Okay, if I pin it, I can't. Like this, this is my pinned component. Okay, like this you can able to unpin it and you can able to change the ranking. And we are also having an option to choose the favorite suppliers. If you go to the properties edit, from here you can able to choose the favorite suppliers. If you check this up, if you enable this box, then the tool will follow this order. Okay, if not, the tool will give the priority to the supplier who had the least stock. That means sorry, least less price. Sorry, less price. Who has the less price? That will give you priority to the supplier. And you can able to set the currency on maybe you people having a contract with the supplier will get a best price, but this will give some idea about the what is your BOM cost when you are developing the board. One set how much it is costing, and 10 sets how much it is costing. You can able to get the costing of your product from Altium ActiveBomb itself. And also how you want to group the components, you can able to set from here. Okay, and I discussed about the what all issues we have here and how we can set, we can able to manage from here. Okay, how you can able to manage the components by using the ActiveBomb, and you can able to cross verify your components availability at any point of time during the design phase by using the Altium ActiveBomb. And once your checks are done, now we are good to generate the bill of material. The same, go to reports, bill of material. We'll get a pop-up window like earlier we used to do reports bill of material, and here we got the same views available: flat view, base view, and consolidated view. And if you have variants available, you can able to do from drop down. And here also you can able to use the columns where which one you want to have it in the generation. You can able to enable the column, and from here you can able to choose the type of the BOM for requirement you want. For default, you can able to get all the information, and if you want to for assembly, only you get the only the few data what you have set in the active BOM. Okay, and if you want to use alternate parts, also you enable this option so that alternate part information also will be added. And number of sets one, and you can able to also manage the number of supplied and solutions for each item, and we are getting the real-time data. And here we can also having your templates, and also Altium 55 Pro subscription enables you to manage your templates in the cloud. You can able to have it on the cloud, or if you want to have no template, you can able to keep no template. And we have options to generate BOM in CSV, .txt, XLS, and other formats. And just click on export. Okay, now see here it's generated. This is how the BOM looks. As I told, you can have your own template as well. Okay, and you can also sorry, and also you can also place this BOM in the draftsman. I just add a draftsman document use project. We can able to, as you know, draftsman documentation is a part of Altium like active BOM, where you can able to manage your all your assembly drawings and fabrication drawings. In the active BOM itself, we can able to place the bill of material in the active BOM itself. Sorry, from the active BOM to the draftsman documentation. Okay, this is all about the supply chain management inside the Altium Designer. We are open for the questions. If you are anyone having any questions, please do type in the chat. To summarize this today's session, we have covered primarily about the active BOM in the today's session, and also we have showed how we can able to pull the real-time data inside the Altium by using the active BOM, which is included including the manufacturer parts H panel, and also we have showcased how you can able to update the components to the latest revision if you pull the components from the cloud. I hope this webinar will help you to overcome the nowadays challenges to in your design phase. Yes, anyone having any questions, please type in